Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chicagoland Speedway as we are ready to race for 27 laps under the lights here tonight in the STP 300, presented by We Hate Google+. Trent Dunham sits on the pole for tonight's race as he comes into this race 7th in the point standings, looking still for his first win of the season. And then a driver who had a lot of controversy surround him in the Truck Series race, Tyson Broad, will roll off on the outside of the front row. Deanna Shelton, nice qualifying run for her. She'll start in the 3rd position alongside of fellow female and fellow rookie Megan Atkins, who will start in 4th place. Megan Atkins comes in as the rookie points leader and 6th in overall standings. And then it's Richard Johnson who will complete the top 5 here today. Richard has worked his way up to 19th in points now, has our winner from Altoona, as he'll try and pick up his 2nd win of the season here tonight. Maybe get himself in contention for a wild card spot. After tonight's race, folks, there's only 6 more races until the championship chase field will be locked up with our 10 drivers inside the top 10 in points and our 2 wild card drivers. The sense of urgency, believe me, is great. I was down on pit road. I was talking to these drivers. They said now it's go time if we're going to make our moves. The point standings coming to today's race are as follows. James Silverfox, despite having a rather tough week last week at Pocono, he is still the points leader by 9 points over Emilio Navarrete. Dylan Young and Sean Gallion come in tied for 3rd in points. They are both 11 points back from the points lead. Then it's Austin LaPlante in 5th, Megan Atkins 6th, post leader Trent Dunham 7th, Joshua Pollard 8th, Bob Jones and Sky Commons. They complete the top 10 in the standings. Drivers we could see move into the top 10 in points after this evening's race include the following: Charles Jackson, Sean Henley, Ralph Mason, Charles Stanford, James McLeod, and even rookie Stephen Pollard III. Speaking of which, be sure to look down in the description. If your name is on the list of non-commenters, you will want to be sure that you comment on this race within the 24-hour period of this race being uploaded. If you do not, then your ride will be vacant and there will be a replacement sign-up draw to replace you in your ride. So, nonetheless, time to get these cars rolling off. 27 laps await us under the lights. We ran a lot of caution laps in the Truck Series race, but that was a day race. Let's see how the night race is going to play out here this evening. Will it be different, or will we still have the same kind of incidents take place here tonight? Usually, cooler temperatures mean more grip. We're going to see if that's going to be the case here tonight. As here's your starting lineup for the STP 300, presented by We Hate Google+. Well, if the truck race was any indication of what's going to happen tonight, then track position is key. You want to start up at the front of the field because we saw a lot of the drivers who started up inside the top 10 finish inside the top 10. Also, if numbers mean anything, Eric Burton ended up going to victory lane yesterday in the Truck Series driving the 8 truck. Can Trent Dunham go to victory lane tonight driving the 8 car? We're going to find all the answers to those questions out and more as we get ready to go to green flag racing. 27 laps under the lights. Who could ask for anything more? Green flag is out. Trent Dunham gets us underway, and Hayden Kline immediately jumps up to the extreme high line there. Now slides back in line to battle side by side with Richard Johnson. Deanna Shelton, though, goes right to work on Trent Dunham. She's going to go for the front. Both Deanna Shelton and Trent Dunham had some hard luck in the Truck Series race yesterday. Looking to rebound here in the Mobil1 Cup Series event as someone scraped the wall. And no caution. Did they save whatever it was? Uh-oh, maybe not. I hear more scraping. Are they wrecking? Navarrete's running on the apron. Good heavens. Oh, Joshua Collard's got some damage on the inside line there. Bob Jones is down there. Daniel Day, Anthony McCurry, and Zach Rogers. Points leader James Silverfox involved. So is Sky Commons, 10th in points. Isaac Canepa, James Qualls. That's definitely going to be a caution. Yep. Caution flag is out. And the points leader, James Silverfox, did get a piece of whatever that was. There he is. Rear end damage on the Transformer Chevy Camaro. And I think they're backing up here. Look out. Oh, I think they slowed up in time. Thank heavens. Well, maybe not. William Duncan's got some damage. Although Sean Henley doesn't have damage, so maybe they didn't back up. But there's a tough break right there. Joshua Pollard made his way into the top 10 in points, running 8th in the standings, and he's involved in this incident here. As he and William Duncan almost got together. And Joshua Michaels is coming down pit road as well there in the 6 Ford Mustang. So I don't really know where to pinpoint this wreck starting. And is Cold Alley coming down pit road? Yeah, the 25's coming down pit road too. Caution flag waves nonetheless, though. And, Jordan Hezder's got some damage. And so does Aaron Williams Jr. Don't know where that came from. That could have been from backing up under caution. It could have been from that incident we just saw take place. But nonetheless, Trent Dunham was able to get the point back from Deanna Shelton. He's the leader under caution. Let's jump back and look at a replay. Man, it was just so congested here coming through turns 3 and 4, and there's the contact between Cole Daly and Anthony McCrory. And McCrory's just trying to hang on to it, can't do it. He just barely clips Silverfox. Zach Rogers nowhere to go. Isaac Canepa goes into the wall. So does Daniel Day. James Qualls is going to get a piece of it. There's Joshua Collard right there. He gets Canepa. That's where he got his damage from. Sky Commons gets spun around. I don't know how much damage the 38 actually got. Bob Jones got to the inside line and avoided it, though. Look at Dylan Poteet, Ralph Mason on the high side. They're going to get by just barely. Eric Burton also was able to get through that incident. And that was what put us under the caution flag. Man, they were almost 5 wide coming out of turn number 4. That is an absolute no-no. And we're going to have to update and find out just exactly how bad the damage is on a few of those drivers that are top contenders in the standings, including Sky Commons, Joshua Collard, and the points leader, James Silverfox. Let's head back now to the restart. Before we do that, we got to take a look here at this incident that took place, I think it was just after they took the caution flag. Look at there, Jake Rogers, Jordan Hester. They're going to make some contact there. And then Hester's going to keep his foot in the throttle, and I think he actually was trying to avoid the pace car. Right there, he almost nailed the back of the pace car. Slides up, clips William Duncan, who clips Aaron Williams Jr., and Hester's going to clip Joshua Michaels, and all 4 of them going to go into the outside retaining wall. And this was under the caution flag, so that's a tough break right there. Jordan Hester, lucky he didn't hit the back of the pace car there. That could have really been problems. Oh wait, William Duncan's still back there. Did he get hit by anybody else? Apparently not. But still, that's a tough break. All 4 of those drivers actually had pretty good qualifying positions for this race. And, Megan Atkins got turned around by Wolfgang Mason as well. But I think she's able to hang on to it. Maybe not. So Atkins gets turned around by Wolfgang Mason, and Atkins crossed the line in the 5th position. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive. Megan's got to get that thing turned around. I think she's going to be able to continue, but good gracious, that was close. We're under the caution flag nonetheless, though. We end up having the caution come out, and then 2 incidents happen under the caution flag, a 4-car wreck and a solo car spin in the back straightaway. Now let's head back to green. Green flag ready to come back out on lap 6 of 27. Gives us a total of 22 laps to go here this evening. Trent Dunham is still the leader. Deanna Shelton lines up in 2nd. Tyson Broad will be 3rd. Megan Atkins, who was spun out there under the caution, elected not to come down pit road and change those tires, even though they could be flat spotted, but she'll restart in 4th place, and 5th is going to be Richard Johnson. That's Hayden Kline 6th, Wolfgang Mason 7th, 8th Sean Galligan, Dylan Young is in 9th, and Aaron Williams Jr., even though he was involved in that little incident under the caution, he is going to restart in 10th place. William Duncan, same thing for him, he'll be 11th, same for Jordan Hester, who will restart 12th. Then it's Sanford 13th, 14th Jake Rogers, 15th is Kyle Corbett, who came away with a 2nd place run yesterday in the Truck Series. Last week's winner from Pocono, George Roque, lines up 16th. Amelia Navarrete, 2nd in points, is in 17th. 18th is Alex May. Nick Muciola runs in 19th. And 20th place will be James McLeod. Let's find out where the points leader, James Silverfox, is going to restart. He'll restart back in the 34th position. You see Sky Commons going to restart in 35th. Now let's see if Joshua Collard's going to be able to continue. Yes, he is. He's going to restart in the 40th place. So it looks like 2 drivers have retired from this race. Let's find out who they are. Zach Rogers and Isaac Canepa. So a tough break for both those rookies, as they will not come down to this restart. Here we go, though. Trent Dunham going to get us back underway, and he gets another good restart there. Deanna Shelton kind of caught napping that time as the gap has grown to about 2 car lengths already between the 8 and the 3. Tyson Broad realizes it. He'll jump to the inside line looking for second underneath of the Advocare Chevrolet. Well, we're under single file restart this time, so hopefully it'll take them a little bit of time to get crazy, but maybe not. I'd love it if we could go under a little bit of a green flag run here. Nope. There they go, into the wall, but maybe, yes, we're still green. Somebody really plastered the wall hard, though, back there. I don't even know who that was. Oh, but there's a spin. Someone has spun it. Someone's upside down. That was Karson Gum, Stephen Pollard III, and Alex Mayer involved as well. Oh, my goodness. Karson Gum was up in the air and upside down for a moment there. And that's the caution once again. Trent Dunham going to lead him here out of turn numbers 3 and 4 down to the caution flag. Richard Johnson's going to be second. Broad in third. Hayden Kline fourth. I think Deanna Shelton just barely hung on for 5th place. But Karson Gum, that was a scary looking ride. And we know that Alex May, there you see the damage on the New York Yankees Ford Mustang. And Stephen Pollard III there also got a piece of this. We're under the caution for the second time tonight. Let's look back and see what happened. 3 rookies tangle on the front straightaway. Let's try and find out where this contact begins. And it looks like it's right there. Oh, Nick Musiola and his own teammate Jordan Hester make contact. They slam right down to Charles Jackson, Stephen Pollard III. Jackson's able to save it. Pollard's not. He's going to go up into Karson Gum. Also, Jeremy Mayer's going to get collected there. And, oh, man, Karson, as soon as he hit the wall, the car flips upside down. Oh my goodness. And there's Alex May nowhere to go. Karson Gum, I think he hit that wall almost exactly parallel. And the impact of it just completely flipped his car up in the air. And he did a barrel roll in the air going forwards. That is a scary ride there for Karson Gum, that 77. My goodness. Hopefully he is okay. But you can see from the black smoke that car is done for the evening. And looks like a total of 4 rookies wrecking here on the front straightaway after contact between teammates. What puts us under the caution for the second time tonight. Back to the restart we go. We'll go back to green flag racing once again. This time it'll be on lap 12 of 27, giving us a total of 16 laps to go here tonight. Dunham still continues to lead. He's not really been challenged for the lead since we ended up having him and Deanna Shelton battling there back on lap number 1. Richard Johnson lines up second, though. Tyson Broad third. Fourth is going to be Hayden Kline. Deanna Shelton is in fifth. Sixth place, Megan Atkins. Dylan Young, seventh. Eighth, Sean Galligan. Ninth, Wolfgang Mason. And Jake Rogers will restart in 10th. Joshua Collard's going to line up on the inside line a lap down. He made a pit stop under that caution, a long extended pit stop. So I think he's currently running in 39th place. That is indeed the case, as one driver did go behind the wall after that incident, and as you can imagine, it was the Karson Gum machine. We got a little bit of time. Let's find out where our top runners in the standings are currently going to restart here. How about James McLeod, or not James McLeod, sorry, James Silverfox. He'll restart in 36th. How about second in points, Emilio Navarrete? He'll restart in 28th place. We saw Dylan Young's going to restart in a good spot. He's currently going to restart, I believe it's 8th place. Nope, 7th place, my bad. Now let's find out where Sean Galligan's going to restart. Right behind him in 8th place. And 5th in points, Austin LaPlante. Where will he restart? He'll restart in the 21st position. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Let's jump back up to the leader, Trent Dunham, who was able to get around Joshua Collard. Everybody else looks like they're going to be able to do the same. Richard Johnson, though, he was able to keep pace there with Trent Dunham. And he is there within striking distance. Let's see if he makes a move here into turn 3. Here he comes to the bottom, Richard Johnson in the Texaco Haviland Ford looking for the lead. And the caution is out once again. Big surprise. Whoa, Trent Dunham giving Richard Johnson quite a fight here as they're going to race to the line. Photo finishing it, and Trent Dunham on the high side got the run. He will still be the leader under caution. So they have found the upper groove here tonight. And there's the smoke. Smoke's on the back straightaway. And this time, oh, Charles Sanford's on the apron, and it was Jeremy Mayer. He got involved in the last incident, did Jeremy Mayer, after he got caught up with Karson Gum and Stephen Pollard III, and looks like he gets involved in yet another incident here, and I don't know what happened. We're going to find out. Jeremy Mayer, it's been a tough few weeks here for the rookie who made his debut just a few weeks ago. See what happened to the 29. Well, the caution flag itself actually came out for this incident, which involved Charles Sanford. Right there's going to be some contact between William Duncan and James McLeod. McLeod's going to hit the wall, and then Jackson's going to turn William Duncan down. Duncan just barely clipped the back of the 40, sends him up into James McLeod, and it's going to spin him out in front of the field. Now, this is going to be what's going to trigger the next wreck that's going to take place, which involved the 29 of Jeremy Mayer. And we're going to wait here as we watch Sanford. He's going to then be able to punch the throttle, be able to drive away. But as the other drivers were down on the apron, one of them, Aaron Williams Jr., is way down on the apron. He's going to try and merge back up with traffic, but Austin LaPlante is already there. Watch as the 5 going to try and come back up. LaPlante's going to just barely make some contact right there. And here comes Aaron Williams Jr. right up into rookie Jeremy Mayer. And watch the impact for the 5. It actually flips the 5 car over. And look who was behind this, having to whoa up. Second in points, Emilio Navarrete. What a great job of slamming on the brakes for him. But look at this. A barrel roll in the turns, on the high groove of the turns at Chicagoland. Did you ever think you'd hear those words? It's happened. And Aaron Williams Jr. going to come barrel rolling back down the racetrack. And oh boy, cold alley. Wonder what was going through his mind right there. But a barrel roll down the banking of Chicagoland is what Aaron Williams Jr. just experienced. That is crazy. That doesn't happen at Chicagoland. Only under very unusual circumstances, but man, we've already had 2 cars get airborne here tonight at Chicagoland. It just shows you why it's called a speedway. High speeds here cause the car on impact to go airborne, and Aaron Williams Jr., Jeremy Mayer, Charles Sanford, they're the reason that the cautions come out one more time here tonight. Well, I thought maybe, just maybe, since we were under night conditions, that we were going to have a race tonight very dissimilar than our Truck Series event. But apparently I was wrong. These drivers are still not really being able to find a whole lot of grip. They're still slipping and sliding around out there. The only driver who really looks like he's found a lot of grip is Trent Dunham. Anywhere he goes on the racetrack, he's able to make it work, as we saw him use the outside line off turn 4, get Richard Johnson at the line, and keep the lead here under this next restart. Tell you, if anybody's going to win this race, they're going to have to get around Trent Dunham. They're going to have to leave him in the dust, because Trent Dunham, he'll come right back at you, apparently, because he's got himself one strong car tonight. That's why he started on the pole position. Richard Johnson will restart behind him in second. Tyson Broad third. Hayden Kline's now in fourth, and fifth is Deanna Shelton. Megan Atkins sixth. Sean Galligan seventh. Dylan Young in eighth. Ninth place Wolfgang Mason, and Jake Rogers completes top 10. We can go back a little bit further. Kyle Corbett is in 11th. 12th is last week's winner, George Roque. William Duncan, 13th. 14th, Charles Jackson. 15th is Daniel Voiles, having a good run tonight. Then you got James McLeod in 16th. 17th, Jordan Hester. 18th is Austin LaPlante. 19th, Danny Wells. And completing the top 20, that is Sean Henley, who's trying to work his way back inside the top 10 in the point standings. Green flag back out. Trent Dunham gets us back underway. Field kind of broke up a little bit there coming to the restart. But now they've all bunched back up here, and they're going 3 wide back there already with Jordan Hester. Driver that went behind the wall after that incident were Aaron Williams Jr. and Jeremy Mayer, as can be expected. Richard Johnson now looking down to the bottom of the racetrack. Caution's out again. Let's see if Trent Dunham can bring up the outside line this time off of 4. Richard Johnson trying to get the inside line working. This time they're going to drag race again. Advantage this time inside line, Richard Johnson. He had a little bit of help that time from Tyson Broad, and Richard Johnson gets Dunham at the line. I think this is the first time tonight Trent Dunham will not lead us under the caution flag, and Richard Johnson just got spun out. The leader just got spun out by Tyson Broad. What was that about? Oh, and the leader is smoking. Oh, come on, Tyson. Oh, my goodness. Richard Johnson leads us under the caution flag, comes out of turn 2, gets spun out, and now they're backing up here on the turn 3 area. Nick Nuciola and Sky Commons just ran in the back of Dylan Poteet. Good grief. Tell you hate it as a commentator to see something like that happen. Collard's going to pit road again. Daniel Day is on pit road, and Whether he earns it or not, Trent Dunham is the leader under the caution flag yet again, but I'm certain Trent Dunham did not want to take the lead back that way, and Tyson Broad, I don't know what was going through his mind right there, but that was ridiculous. There's no reason that he should have done that. Caution waves once again. We're going to go back, take a look at a replay, but man, that is just gut-wrenching to see. Richard Johnson undoubtedly was Trent Dunham's main source of competition tonight, and poof, just like that, his chance at a good run and maybe his second win of the season goes up in smoke with an unnecessary move by Tyson Broad. But caution flags out. Let's see what the caution initially came out for. I believe Daniel Day and a few others were involved in it. Let's take a look. And this one was just outside of the top 10 here in the running order. Contact there. James McLeod going to force William Duncan up the track. Up into Daniel Voiles, who hits the wall, and then Duncan comes up, squeezes him into the wall again. There you see Ralph Mason hitting somebody. I don't know who that other yellow car was. Trying to see. Austin LaPlante got a little piece of it. Daniel Voiles up and on his side. It was actually Dylan Poteet there who went up into the wall with Ralph Mason. Bob Jones going to get clipped. He's going to hit into William Duncan. If you think it's over, not by a long shot. Watch here, coming into view comes the 66 of Daniel Day, hard into the 21. And William Duncan's going to get airborne and slingshot straight up into the driver's side door of the Ralph Mason machine. James Silverfox going to pick up some valuable spots. So will second in standings Emilio Navarrete. So big break for them. Cole Daly, though, straight into William Duncan. T-bones the 21. Man. Hard licks. And Stephen Pollard III is going to get a little piece of it himself there in the 55. And we also know that Nick Muciola and Sky Commons got some damage under caution. You see them going by on the high side there. And how is Daniel Voiles still driving? That car flipped upside down. That car was upside down. And Bob Jones got turned around by somebody again. He's getting a little bit of help from Ralph Mason there. But Daniel Voiles should not be able to drive away. That car flipped upside down and barrel rolled down the back straightaway. And there's not even smoke coming out of that car. What voodoo is this? Good heavens. We're under the caution, though, and I don't even want to look back at the incident with Richard Johnson, Tyson Broad. I mean, that just makes me mad, so let's go back to the restart. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. We've received word that Tyson Broad has received a driving penalty. As far as points are concerned, Tyson Broad is going to receive a 25-point penalty for aggressive driving, and it will take place after today's event. So even if Tyson Broad wins today's event, instead of the 47 points he could get, he's only going to get a total of 22 after that display of unsportsmanship to Richard Johnson. So Trent Dunham is going to be the leader under the caution flag. He theoretically would not be if Richard Johnson had not been wrecked, but nonetheless, Trent Dunham is going to be the leader heading to the restart. Tyson Broad will restart in second place. NASCAR is not going to penalize him by taking away wherever he finishes, but they are going to dock him 25 points. Deanna Shelton will be third, fourth Megan Atkins, fifth Sean Galligan, then it's Hayden Kline, sixth, seventh Dylan Young, eighth Wolfgang Mason, Jake Rogers in ninth, and Charles Jackson has worked his way up to 10th place. Drivers out after the incidents that took place there under that latest caution are as follows. Daniel Voiles is going to be, I don't know if he's out of the race or if he's a lap down. Richard Johnson is out, though. So is Bob Jones, Nick Muciola, Ralph Mason, William Duncan, Daniel Day, Cole Daly, and Stephen Pollard III. Green flag's back out here with a total of 6 laps to go. Trent Dunham, oh man, Deanna Shelton. Nice move there to the inside of Tyson Broad. Almost wrecked him, though. That was close. Tyson Broad's going to get moved up to the high side there, and he's going to lose some valuable spots. Here comes Megan Atkins to the inside, Sean Galligan there as well. And the caution is out again. Surprised? No, of course you aren't. Looks like a wreck on the back straightaway this time, as they were 4 wide coming off turn 4 there. And Trent Dunham's going to lead us under the caution again. Sean Galligan second, Kline third, Shelton fourth, and Atkins in fifth. And this caution, it's a big wreck. Dylan Young is involved. Joshua Collard was in it. George Roque, last week's winner at Pocono, got a piece of it. LaPlante may have been involved. I don't know. We got to jump back here. Alex May was involved again. Bob Jones maybe. Silver Fox is going through the grass. So is James Qualls. That's interesting. Emilio Navarrete, though, second in points, has got some damage. And Sky Commons, what in the world is he doing? He just turned right up into the wall. And here comes more drivers down here. Charles Jackson, Sanford, Michaels, Dylan Young, Jake Rogers, and Wolfgang Mason. So the caution is out again. And two former Mobil1 Cup Series champs are running 1-2 right now. Dunham, our Season 3 champion in the Mobil1 Cup Series, and our defending Mobil1 Cup Series champ, Sean Galligan. This should be a whale of a restart if we do get back to green, which I'm not certain we will. We got a total of 4 laps to go. We may run them all under caution, but anyway, we will look back at a replay nonetheless and see what just happened. And again, the caution comes out for an incident just inside the top 10. This time, Jake Rogers going to take the turn too wide. He's going to slide up into Wolfgang Mason. And the third car tonight, actually no, I think it's the fourth car tonight, is going to get upside down and flip over here at Chicagoland. Charles Jackson, Dylan Young, two drivers that were running really well in points. That's a tough break for both of them. Look at the nose grind by the 19. And here comes George Roque. He's going to get a piece of it. Last week's winner. Austin LaPlante's not going to be able to get through. He runs into the back of the 33. Danny Wells gets involved. Henley gets a piece of it. There's Emilio Navarrete and James Qualls. They're trying to work their way through. And I think this thing just spreads all the way down here. Eric Burton hits Jake Rogers. There's Sean Henley again getting held up. Jackson's going to get a piece of it again. He then goes down to Dylan Young, who then goes down to Wolfgang Mason. So a number of these drivers got involved in this incident twice. Navarrete's going to hit Jake Rogers, and then watch right here. Charles Sanford in the 40. Full steam ahead. And, oh man, he's going to get hit by Collard. Collard then going to get hit maybe by Bob Jones. No, Bob Jones was able to avoid, I think. Oh, no, he got tapped. He got spun around. But he pretty much avoided it. Alex May ran into the back of Charles Jackson. Sky Commons gets spun around there. There's Joshua Michaels. Hometown boy Dylan Young, second straight night at Chicagoland. He's been running pretty well, and he gets involved in something. Second in points, Emilio Navarrete there with some damage. James Silverfox, the points leader, looks like he's going to be able to get through. Some more valuable spots picked up there by the 31, but the caution flag waves once again. There was an incident in turn 1, but they were able to save it, so that's why we didn't show you that. This was what the caution actually came out for, and it was a pretty big one, involving quite a few drivers came in running well in the point standings. Navarrete second in points, Dylan Young third in points, Austin LaPlante fifth in points, and Joshua Collard eighth in points, as well as the spinning cars of Sky Commons and Bob Jones, who came in ninth and 10th in points, and then a few drivers that were on the outside looking in were involved, including Charles Jackson, Sean Henley, and Charles Sanford. Chicagoland certainly proving to be a possible point shaker-upper here tonight, but we got to see if we are going to finish this race under green or under caution. Let's jump back now to live action. Well, what do you know? We are actually going to have a one-lap shootout here tonight at Chicagoland. White flag and green flag will be displayed at the exact same time for the guy that has dominated this race, Trent Dunham. Sean Galligan, however, the defending Mobil1 Cup Series champ and our winner from Daytona earlier on this season, lines up in second. How about Hayden Kline? This is the highest up he's run tonight. He's in third. Deanna Shelton, don't count her out, in fourth. She's been in the top 5 all night long. And so has Megan Atkins, who will restart in 5th. Tyson Broad will be 6th. Kyle Corbett is up to 7th. James McLeod 8th. Austin LaPlante 9th. And Danny Wells is in 10th. Anthony McCurry will restart in 11th. 12th, Daniel Voiles. 13th is Sean Henley. 14th, Jordan Hester. Bob Jones is actually a lap down in 22nd. Oh, wait a minute. We got another lap car. Who's the other lap car? Oh, I'm sorry. Anthony McCurry is... Or actually, Daniel Voiles is actually a lap down in 21st. 12th is Sean Henley. 13th is Jordan Hester. 14th is the points leader, James Silverfox. What a night he's had, working his way up through the field after getting involved in the first caution of the evening. And James Qualls, same for him. He'll restart in 15th place. Just to put into perspective here, folks, Sean Galligan, on that last restart, worked his way from 6th to 2nd in one lap. Can somebody back from 6th, 7th, 8th work their way up here in one lap and pass Trent Dunham for the win? We're going to find out. Green flag is out. Sean Galligan jumps to the high side. Let's see if it works for him. He may be able to use a crossover move here. I don't know. Yes, he's going to. Here he comes the inside, but we've seen Trent Dunham be able to use the outside line pretty doggone well. Coming off turn 2 and 4. Let's see if he can keep alongside of the Aspen Dental Toyota. Caution flag is out. It won't matter. Galligan trying to clear Trent Dunham. Can he do it? Looks like he's going to be able to. Sean Galligan made the move at the right time, right place. He's going to pay off. Second win of the season for the defending Mobil1 Cup Series champ. He wins the STP 300 presented by We Hate Google Plus here tonight at Chicagoland. Man, Trent Dunham dominated this race, but he couldn't hold on the final lap. And Sean Galligan will pick up his second win of the season, joining Jordan Hester and James Silverfox as a 2-time winner this season in the Mobil1 Cup Series. He came in 4th in the point standings. This is certainly going to help keep him in the top 10, and maybe, just maybe, that clinched the defending champ a chance at defending his title here in Season 6. Right place, right time. That's all it came down to there for Sean Galligan. No doubt about it. He will win today. We show you official top 10 results. How about Trent Dunham? What a tough break for him. He was so close to picking up his first Mobil1 Cup Series win of this season, but he'll have to settle for second. Not that I think he'll be disappointed with that, because he comes in 7th in points. This will keep him in the top 10 in the standings. Deanna Shelton, great run here tonight at Chicagoland for her in 3rd place. Hayden Kline will get 4th, and Megan Atkins will keep the rookie points lead as she'll finish 5th here tonight. Tyson Broad's going to get 6th, but he will have that 25-point penalty handed to him. Then you got Kyle Corbett. He'll finish in 7th place. Great run tonight for him. He's been doing well at Chicago. 2nd in the trucks and 7th tonight in Mobil1 Cup Series. Then you got James McLeod. Great run tonight for him, as he'll finish in 8th place. He comes in 15th in points, so it'll be interesting to see how close to the top 10 he will be. Danny Wells and Anthony McCrory, the two teammates for Hellmann's, they're going to finish in 9th and 10th this evening. So good run for both those teammates out of Junior Motorsports. Let's find out where James McLeod, or not James McLeod, I'm sorry, the other James Silverfox officially finished this race. He finished in the 20th position. Emilio Navarrete finished ahead of him in the 14th position. Now let me quickly look over my notes here and see exactly who the points leader would be. According to this, Emilio Navarrete would have finished 6 positions ahead of James Silverfox. Not enough to get the points lead. However, Sean Galligan would end up having 20 points ahead of Silverfox, which means that for the first time, I think since Daytona, Sean Galligan is the points leader once again of the Mobil1 Cup Series. How about that? It's taken him 20 races to get the points lead back, but he finally has. The defending champ is now the points leader of the Mobil1 Cup Series once again. Man, the Truck Series race, Mobil1 Cup Series race, awfully similar to each other, with the exception of the fact that we didn't have a one-lap shootout in the Truck Series event. So, what's going to happen in the Snickers Cup Series event? I have no earthly idea, but I can't wait to find out. Hope you guys will tune in for that race. Hope you enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the crew today. Here comes your official full finishing results, overall point stands and rookie points heading into next week. Once again, one last note, those of you that are in the description, in the list for non-commenters, be sure you comment on this race within 24 hours of when it's uploaded, or you will be replaced in a replacement sign-ups draw for your vacant ride. Well, folks, that's basically it. I will see you guys next time for the Snickers Cup Series race here. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. Off the final corner, and oh, what was Johnson Zinedino, the leader! Zinedino, the pole sitter. There goes Madison Saber off! There goes Ralph Mason, second in points off! Oh my god!